Welcome back to another episode of Survive the Culture Podcast. I'm your host, DJ, and today's episode got me looking for revenge. Today's guest is viral sensation Naja, aka the Hood Snack Girl, and her mother, Mrs. Tiffany, who has blessed me with this amazing interview. Not too sure about their story? Well, here's a little clip to remind you about where everything started.
Miss,
yes, ma'am.
My stomach be bubbling.
Oh, see, I heard that's what you said.
Every time I eat, it bubble, and I gotta go shit. I'm tired of shitting. I will shit every day.
She is a very respectful girl. She's never cursed in front of me like this.
I'm tired of shitting this, let me tell you.
Naja, zip it.
It's coming out
Naja,
like water.
Naja,
Not
zip
now,
it.
though, right?
Okay. I'm sorry, my mind's just going. Can you call Saki? I got homework.
Naja, I know you
Hold
have
that arm
homework.
real still for me.
Hold your arm still, baby.
Okay, I hold it
She
still.
said she'd have made her weekend.
Okay. I hold it.
Yeah, you would never forget her.
I got homework. I am a pre-med student.
We know that.
I have to make it. Black excellence.
Okay, Naja. Shut up, girl.
Okay. I gotta be a doctor.
Anyway,
There's not many
Can you
of
bring
us.
her back here? She should be. Hi, Asia. She's 16.
I gotta make it.
She's gotta see that.
Yeah, she does.
It's no option. I want.
Are you still passing gas?
I can't. Oh.
Clear out the way.
I'm like the hook.
We're clearing out the way.
Okay.
Don't strain, because then you get a hemorrhoid or something.
Oh, I don't want. Oh, hell no. I can't. Ooh, my asshole burning all night. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Be quiet.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. I'm tired of my ass. I was in the shower.
Hold on, ready? I'm going to take this off.
Oh,
Your sister.
my asshole burning.
You need to send this to Tom.
Miss, I love pickled eggs, but I will not. You know what pickled egg is?
I don't
It's
know.
a hood snack. It's in the hood.
Amazing, isn't it? We've went through so many different topics as far as, her upbringing, how the viral moment started, and just life after that. You guys can also pre-order their shirt on thehoodsnackgirl.com. Tell them I sent you. And please remember to support each other, and especially black businesses. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get this episode started. Shall we get started? As I always start my episodes, Naja, I would like to start off by you just giving us a little insight about your childhood. How were things, growing up?
Growing up, I had a pretty good childhood. My mom actually was a teen mom, so in a way, I kind of feel like we grew up together. My mom, she was always, hustling, doing her thing. So that's kind of where I got like my independent nature and my hustler mentality. I got it from her. Yeah, I pretty much had like a pretty good childhood. It was good. Yeah, it was good, right?
I guess it was good.
I mean, we had some bumps in the road, but what childhood don't got some bumps in the road? But yeah. So
what I would say is, do you have a favorite memory as a child?
A favorite memory? I'm trying to think. I would say what I loved the most as a child was like being in the car with my mom and like her playing like all the old school jams. Like we used to be screaming in the car, like yelling all the songs and stuff. So I would say that is something that I loved or enjoyed doing with her, just being in the car, going little road trips and stuff like that.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I actually missed that as well.
Yeah, like.
For those who would be interested, where are you originally, like your nationality?
So I'm actually Black, African American. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter. So yeah, I'm just Black, African American.
Perfect.
We need our reparations.
We do. That's what we have this for. Do you have a favorite place you would like to travel that you haven't been to yet?
Oh, yes. I love traveling. Like, I love going on cruises. I would say somewhere I have not been yet that I really want to go. I really want to go to Alaska. Like, I really want to go. That cruise like 2 weeks, but I really want to go to Alaska. Like, I feel like it'll be a vibe. So
that sounds like fun. I really would love that as well. I feel like, I don't know if it's true, but I heard it's really cold over there.
But I heard like it's always dark during some seasons. Some seasons it's like bright outside all day. So I don't know. I just want to experience, Alaska and see the huskies and like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like fun. So, getting to know a little bit about you, I like to transition a little into the moment that I would say changed your life in a way. Is that a correct way to say it?
Yes, it definitely did.
So my question would be, when was the video originally recorded?
So the video was originally, I think, in 2017?
June. It was mid-June of 2017.
Okay, so like mid-June 2017. So pretty much, I was in college, and I had during the summer, I never took any breaks, but I had like online classes, so I was home during that time, and I was having like a lot of like stomach problems. So they thought I had like Crohn's or IBS, and then that's where I had the procedure done, and then that's where the video kind of like came in. But yeah, you want me to talk about how the video came about? So
that's the following question. If you want to answer it now, then that's fine.
Yeah, so pretty much, so I was going to all these doctor's appointments, like stomach hurting, couldn't move, couldn't get up. So then they're like, okay, we're gonna do a colonoscopy and endoscopy. So that's why in the viral video, like you hear me keep saying like my booty hole and stuff, because I had a colonoscopy. So yeah, like honestly, that video, I do not remember what happened. Like when I watched it, I had the same reaction that other people had. Like I was like, oh my God, like I was so embarrassed. I don't remember nothing that happened in that video. But yeah, nothing's wrong with me, so I'm healthy. I get that question a lot too. Like, are you okay? Like, are you in the hospital still? Like, no, I'm okay. But yeah, my mom recorded it, and my sister and them decided to post it, and literally it took, like when they posted it, I was about to delete it because I'm like, this is so embarrassing. But then they're like, no, leave it on there, leave it on there. And then a year later, somebody posted it on Twitter, and then I woke up the next morning with like 150 text messages. I'm like, what is going on? And they're like, girl, you viral on Twitter. And at the time, I didn't even have a Twitter, so I'm like, how am I viral on Twitter? So then that day was just crazy. Like I'm out in public, people looking at me, people coming up to me like, are you the girl from the video? And they're like, oh my gosh, it's you. Like, can I get a picture? Like, can I get an autograph? I'm like, this is crazy. So yeah, that video definitely did change my life, but it didn't go viral until a year after it was posted. So yeah, maybe like a year and a half. It took a little minute.
Yeah, I noticed that happens sometimes. Hey, long as it happened, I feel like if it takes its time, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? For the times that you were noticed in public, did it catch you off guard a little bit?
Yes, and it still catches me off guard to this day because I mean, especially with the show coming out too, I know more people gonna like know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So like for example, I was in American Eagle and I'm like trying to pick out some jeans, and then the girl, she was like, no, this isn't you. And then I started laughing. And I was like, and then she's like, oh, you're the girl from the anesthesia video. And I was like, yeah. And then everybody like started wanting pictures. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. Cause it's like, I don't know, like I went from like a normal person to like being known in different places. And even now where I'm like out in public and stuff, people, they'll just be dead staring at me. And I'm like, why they staring at me? And I'm like, they probably staring at me trying to figure out if I'm the person from that video. So that still happens a lot today.
How many times would you say you've replayed that video?
I would say maybe like 20 or 30 times. Like I still watch it from here and there just because it is funny. Like even though it's me in the video, like just watching it, I'm like, whoa, like I am a fool. Like, it's just like really the stuff that be going on in my head that I don't say out loud.
Mm.
So, like, for me to hear it out loud and then around like the doctor and the nurses and stuff. Because honestly, my mom, she said I started talking before she recorded, so she didn't even get like the beginning of it. She kind of got like midway. So I'm like, man, I was just going crazy. Like,
I have a question. So in the video, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, was it you said a pickled egg? Is that the correct term?
yes. So I don't know if you ever had it, but you know, I got a little bit of hood in me. So I like in the hood growing up, you know, you go to the candy lady and they have hot sausages and pickled eggs. And I still like, I have some in my, I'm gonna go get the jar so I can show you. But I love pickled eggs and hot sausages. Let me go get the jar real quick. Hold on. These are the pickled eggs that I was talking about.
Ooh.
I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah, that's
Big John's pickled eggs. They pink eggs in the jar. And they so good. So I wasn't just saying that for the video. I really love pickled eggs. Like, I can eat these things all day. So
where do you buy those? Are those like available at Walmart or like?
Yes, at Walmart. If you go in the section with like the beef jerky and stuff, it's on the bottom aisle. And you'll see the red hot sausages. And then next to them, you'll see the pickled eggs. Y'all got to try them because they is a bomb.
I'll have to try that after this.
You need to go ahead and sponsor me. Like,
if you guys are watching this, sponsor.
Yes, sponsor me because I love y'all snacks.
About it. So after everything happened, did you start to see anyone change around you, whether it be friends?
Yeah, when the video went viral, like pretty much when the video went viral, everybody knew me. I'm their cousin. I'm their friend. Oh, I went to elementary school with them. Everybody knew me. I'm like, okay, this is like, people hit me up I ain't heard from in years. Family members coming out the woodwork. Like, it was just like everybody wanted to know me. Everybody wanted to say that they knew me. So I thought that was kind of like crazy. As far as like people switching up, I wouldn't say people didn't really start switching up on me until the show came about. When like I was in the process of being casted and stuff for the show, that's when I guess I started seeing people like vibe and energy kind of like change. But as far as the video, it was just like everybody wanted to, I know her. So.
Oh man, you hate to see it sometimes.
Yeah, or they'll be like, "Oh, my mom was like, that's my cousin daughter," like, you know, trying to like add her into it. Like, I know her mama, like
people would like, I would hear, just from all over, just like people saying, I'm like, really, like, really.
Yeah, it's just crazy when you get a little bit of like clout or whatever. People think that they think you like this, and then they just try to like leech on. So I just thought that was kind of funny.
They try to tag along.
Mm-hmm.
How was your reaction when you were first contacted, by MTV?
So actually, it's crazy. So like they the production company, they DM'd me. And I was like, like, I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was like a scam because, Instagram, they be having all these scams trying to get your information. So I was like, I don't know if this is real. So then I started like researching and digging, and I was like, I think this is like real. So then they were like, hey, we have a new show coming out. Because actually, I was a part of the pilot. So like, I don't know how many people know that, but like, my show is what got MTV to sign off on the show. Like, without my episode, like, there probably wouldn't even be a Revenge Prank. So like my episode was the episode, like, so, which is kind of crazy. It was the pilot. So they're like, hey, we have a pilot show, whatever. We want you to be a part of it. So then like the production company is based in London. So they called me from a London number. I'm like, I hope this is real because like, you know how they charge international fees. I'm like, I'm on the phone with these people. Like, they charging me extra. Like, this better be real. So when I talked to them and I saw that it was real, I'm like, okay, this is like legit and stuff. And then we started the whole process. And the process was like,
not we.
Well, I started the process. Nobody knew. Like, I wasn't able to tell nobody because it was like a prank.
Man.
So I kind of did it by myself, but pretty much like I did kind of go through like a casting because they had to figure out who they wanted to pick for the pilot. And I kind of had to like sell like me and like my mom's relationship and like her personality to like make the show, like to make it interesting, because they don't want nobody that's gonna be boring on the show, of course. So they wanted like, oh, what's your mom like? What's your mom's biggest secret? How is your mom's personality? Like all these different type of questions to try to figure out like, okay, if we do a prank on her, is her reaction gonna be worth getting on camera? So and it sure was, because she was over there boo-hoo crying. I can't wait for y'all to see it. Ooh.
When they did contact you, what was your thought process and how you would get your revenge prank for her or towards her?
So initially, I'm like, man, like initially I was going to involve my little brother, but then I'm like, no, that might be going too far, like saying that he went missing or something like that. That was the original.
Wow.
That was the original idea, but I'm like, oh, dang, how I'm gonna do that? So then I'm like, dang, what can I do? Like school is so important to my mom. So I'm like, okay, what if I like drop out of college? Like that would be like a real big, like, oh my God, like stay in school, get your education. So I knew that was gonna like be a big thing. So then we talked about maybe doing that prank, like having her come down to FAU and like them telling her that like I cheated and like I'm getting expelled from the college or whatever.
Oh, that would have.
I'm like, I don't know if that's really gonna be believable, because I'm like, that's just, I'm a good student. So I'm like, okay, so I was like, ooh, all year she been telling me, you'll see in the prank too, I'm like, all year she been telling me like, secure the bag, because I do music too, I'm an artist. So I'm like, ooh, what if I like coincide like the school stuff with like a sugar daddy, and like I dropped out of school and now he got all this money. So I'm like, ooh, I think this would be a good one. So then me and them figured it out, and then Paulie came along and we was like, okay, how we gonna do this? And we like put it all together, and it was like, it came out so good. But that's how it originally started. I was like, I knew I had to get her back, but I had to make it believable. Like I didn't want to do a prank that was like, like fake, or like they could tell like it was like a fake reaction, or like I had to do something that I know was gonna hurt her heart. And that was school. And y'all see, in the episode, I said I was pregnant. That broke her heart too. And then now I'm with this old white man, and she trying to figure out what the hell going on. Like, how did this happen? So yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Horrible.
Were you ever nervous with getting out of character when you were filming?
That's the thing. That's so crazy, because like during the filming, like I naturally smile and stuff. So in the episode, people may like, oh, she faking it, but that's honestly my personality. Like I smile when I talk. So like when I'm talking to her, like I got a smile on my face, but I'm dead serious. So people might get that mixed up with like, oh, I'm like reenacting it, when I'm really like, that's just how I talk. But that's what made it believable too, because like if I come with a straight face, like that's not me. I'm very like uppity, outgoing, and giggly and stuff. So as I'm telling her like, yeah, Ma, like I dropped out of school, like, she like, are you serious? Like, yeah, now I'm pregnant. Oh, where your car? Like, yeah, he pay all my bills, like, then you got the actor, the one that was my sugar daddy, he over here, hey, Ma, she told me so much about you. Like, she fixed my back and my front, like, cause I'm a pre-med student. So she like, what the hell? Like, so it was good. It was really good.
Let's transition a little. I have some questions for Mom as well.
Yes.
So now, my first question would be, when was the moment when you originally filmed the video of her in the hospital? When was the moment where you said, you know what, let's film this? Like, what was the thought process behind that?
So first of all, like Naja said, she's my firstborn, and I was a teen mom. And everybody that knows me knows how much I love my children. I don't care how old they get. She always tell me now, I'm grown. I don't care. You're always going to be my first priority. I'm not going to stop being your mom because you're an adult. So, of course, I was there with her when she had the procedure. I was nervous. I prayed with her before she went back. I asked all the questions because I've been in healthcare for a long time.
Yeah, she's a nurse.
I'm a nurse now. When Naja pranked me, I was in nursing school, which was the lowest point in my whole entire life.
So she was going through.
So I was already stressed out. That's why I looked like that on during the prank. I looked a horrible mess. At that time, I had no job, and I was in nursing school. So and then she added that on, so it just made, I just wanted to like literally that day in that moment just lay down and die. But when we went into the surgery center, they took her back. I was in the waiting room pacing, and they came and got me. They said, we're going to come and get you as soon as she's done. So, of course, they came back there and got me and took me back. And she was, like, talking out of her freaking mind. And probably for about 5 minutes, I probably didn't record the first probably 7 to 8 minutes of it. And it was really, really funny. But something was like, just get your phone and just record so that she can see when she comes to herself.
And then it was funny because in the video you was like, "This gonna go viral. This gonna go viral."
I don't know if you watched the video.
Yes.
But you can hear me saying she gonna go viral. I had no idea. I just got my phone, my little Android, and I just started to record. And I just recorded until it was time for them to get her up out the bed and me take her home. And it was done innocently, just so that she can see. When we went home, I think we showed some of our family members. My nephews were in town. Like, we just showed them the video. My godparents saw it. Everybody was laughing like, "Oh, my God."
Post it.
And they was like, "You got to post." And I'm like, And then I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and post it, put it out here. So when we first posted it, it was like, I would check it for maybe like 2 weeks. But
nobody was watching it, so it's like
we had like 100 views. And I was like, and actually after like 2 weeks, I forgot all about the whole thing.
When it went viral, I had forgot about the video. Like, that video was the furthest thing from my mind. So I was like, what? Like, it was crazy.
At any point, did you expect Naja to get revenge on you?
No. I would have never, nobody could have told me. If somebody would have if somebody would have said, "Tiffany, Naja gonna get you back," I would tell them straight to their face, my daughter loved me too much to put TV. My daughter, this is what I would tell them. My daughter loves me too much to do that to me and hurt me, because my kids don't like to see me cry. That's one thing we have gone through a lot. They don't like to see me cry. So to hurt me intentionally, no.
That's the thing though. Like, even during like us practicing or whatever, I thought her, like, every normal black mama, like, they gonna cuss and want to fight. Like, I thought that was gonna be her reaction. So we was preparing for like hands to get thrown. Like, okay, if she try to hit you, like, it ain't nothing personal. Like, I'm telling the production team, like, y'all don't know how this gonna go, but she might try to hit somebody. It might be a fight. They asking me, do she got a gun? I'm like, no, she ain't got no gun on her. Like, cause I was like, it's about to get real. Like, it's about to go down. And so when she started crying, I'm like, wait a minute, this is not what I expected. It was complete opposite. So that's where it got me at. I'm like, her reaction was not what I thought it was gonna be, and not what I told. And the production team, they was caught off guard too, cause now we planned it for one thing and something else happened. So we like, what?
So for Mom, during filming, you wouldn't say you were suspicious at all?
No, because the way that they had the perfect recipe for me. The way they set it up, it was the perfect recipe. Like, I don't know if you know, my dad is in it as well. And I'm a daddy's girl. And that day, I went to school like normal. Me and my dad would meet once a month and have lunch anyway while I was in nursing school. So that day was like nothing out of it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. So no, I didn't. I know Naja had been distant with me for like 2 days up until that, and I didn't understand why, but I didn't get upset because I'm like, she has a life, she's in school, and but that day when she called me, it was weird, and I got angry with her on the phone. And I don't know if they're going to.
I think they're going to put that in the show.
I think they're going to put it on the show. But I got angry with her. I'm like, what are you doing here? Because
I go to school. I went to school in Boca. So it was like in the middle of the week, like Wednesday, which is like 3 hours from Orlando. So now she's trying to figure out, why am I in Orlando on a Wednesday? I think it was like a Wednesday.
It was a Wednesday.
So like, why am I in Orlando on a Wednesday? Like, I got class. Like, what are you doing?
Because the first thing I said to her was, what are you doing here and why aren't you in school? Like, school is my deal breaker. That is it. My children know that. That's just it for me. But I didn't know, and I was nervous, and I was so scared. Like, my anxiety was like times a million that day.
I could imagine. Like, I'm looking at, the previews that they had. I'm looking at the house. Like, I can't imagine being a parent just, arriving to this place. Like, okay, what like, what's really going on?
I promise you, nobody knows how I felt inside my soul at that moment. I felt like somebody had snatched my whole being was gone. Like, I had no reason to live anymore.
Oh,
then I opened up the door. I said, "Welcome to my home." She's like, "Your home?"
I was like, what?
Oh, it was only 3 houses in that. It was a mansion. Like, it was 3 mansions. Only 3 mansions in the whole like subdivision thing. So she pulling up like, "What is this? Why are you here?" Oh my God! I cannot wait for this thing.
Man. I can only imagine. And this question could be for both of y'all. What do you expect the reaction to be after it finally airs?
I personally, since my daughter had, they glammed her up. She looks like $1 million. I personally think that people are going to feel so sorry for me that they're just going to be like, this is absolutely horrible. I don't know what's going to happen.
I think it's going to be a few memes out of this prank. Like, between her and my granddad, like, because some of the stuff he was saying too to like go along with it, because he was in on the prank too, but she didn't know that. So I think she definitely gonna become a meme with that ugly cry that she had. They gonna probably make a meme out of that. I think this. I don't know. I think it's a great episode. I think definitely other opportunities gonna come out of it, and just because it was such like a genuine reaction, like them was real tears, like it wasn't no fake tears, like she was boohoo crying, snotty nose crying,
ugly face crying,
like, so I think it's gonna get a good reaction, but I think people gonna feel bad too.
Oh man,
because even they had to change like the course of the show, but originally it was supposed to be like the competition. So like we had went to New York to like go against another prank. And B. Simone, that's when we met B. Simone, Hennessy, and Fousey too. And even like B. Simone and Hennessy, they were like, "Oh my God, like she's crying." Like they felt so bad. They felt so bad.
Like Corona changed the whole dynamic of the show.
Yeah, they had to change. They changed the whole, because like nobody could go back to New York to film. So that's why it was originally supposed to be
a competition
against 2 pranks and then a winner. And I even have like the necklace, because I had one. Actually, I'm gonna go get that too. Hold on. Come with receipts.
So what happened was we had one, and we were supposed to go, but COVID-19 of course happened, so everything got redirected. But everything happened for a reason. I'm glad, because now we get a full 30 minutes.
So I had originally won the pilot, and this was the bracelet that I had got. So like B. Simone and Hennessy and Fousey too, when they voted on the prank, I was the winner. So yeah, it was good.
Oh man, y'all, that sounds like a fun experience. I mean, probably not, getting pranked.
Yeah.
But overall, it seems like a fun experience. Definitely, probably not something you want to go through again.
No, and we waited. This happened last April, so it's been over a year that we've been waiting for this to happen,
and keeping it hush,
and keeping it quiet. Of course, we had to sign non-disclosures and all that stuff. So, it was just a whole process, and it was hard to kind of keep it quiet from everybody. But we did it, and I'm just
happy that it's about to air now, and everybody about to see what we was working on.
I wanna, for the last topic, I want to transition. I know you said you do music. So what kind of music do you, produce or work on?
So I'm actually rapper, but I just consider myself like an artist because I can sing too. So I actually have a new music dropping soon. So y'all go follow me on the gram at the official Naja. So yeah, I have new music dropping soon. I have my first project out. It's called Spin This Cash. If you type it in on YouTube, you'll see my video. But yeah, new music coming soon.
Okay, what are some things you want to work towards, whether it's musically, if you want to do more acting, what are some of your future goals that you want to, work towards?
I have a lot of goals. I mean, on I guess the school side of things, like my goal, I want to be like a holistic doctor. Like I want to go into holistic medicine. As far as like the media side of everything, I definitely want to get my music career on and popping. And then I really do want to be like on more TV shows and be on TV more. So definitely if I can get into like another reality show or like another prank show, just, yeah, I actually really did enjoy like the process and the rehearsals. Like I really loved it. So I would definitely really be open to being on more TV shows. I want to meet Ellen. I really want to meet Ellen. So yeah.
Who knows? You never know what could happen after this.
Yeah.
But like I'm someone who really loves to speak things into existence. So
Me too, exactly. That's what it's all about. Manifestation.
you never know.
Yes.
Lastly, do you feel like there's any topics that you wanted to cover that I haven't covered yet?
I don't think so. Oh, I mean, working with MTV, it was really nice. Like when we went up to New York, we was treated like royalty. Like royalty. Like we had the best dressing room. Like we had security. Like we couldn't go nowhere without security. Like it's really secure up there. The little like cafeteria area they have was very nice. Like it was I really did enjoy working with them. So I would
definitely put us up very, very nice.
Very nice. Like nice
all expenses
hotel,
paid.
everything paid. Like it was definitely an experience. So I would definitely like working with MTV was a great experience. Like I have no negative things to say about working with them.
And Pauly D.
Oh yeah, Pauly. Oh my God. Pauly D is so cool. Like that is my dog. Like he is so cool. Like he's so humble and down to earth. And then when I saw him in person, because you see people on TV, you like, I wonder if they look like that in person. Like he really looked like how he looked. Like I'm like, wow, you're this perfect in person. Like, yeah, like he really looked like that. So Benny was cool too. But I mean, I personally worked with Pauly D for like 2 or 3 days, so I got more of a relationship with him. But yeah, he's really cool, down to earth, like not big headed at all, like. So yeah, I would definitely like if people have any perceptions or whatever of him, like he's very cool, down to earth, like not one of these uppity, too good celebrities. Like he's really cool.
Was that your first time being in New York when you flew out here?
Yes, that was our first time. And we was right in the middle of Times Square. Like we was literally walk outside our hotel in Times Square, like right there. Like it was an experience.
Because I am originally from Chicago. I was born and raised on the south side of Chicago. So I moved to Orlando when I was 15, and then I had Naja when I was 17 in Orlando, Florida.
Wow, so that's a whole difference, I always like to hear about people's experience being in New York, because I'm from here, so at this point I'm kind of spoiled with it, but
Oh, you live in New York?
Yeah.
So it was nice.
People, come over here. It's like, how did you like it? Because me, I'm at this point, I'm kind of tired of living out here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. One thing that caught me off guard was the trash. Like I'm from down here, so I'm like, why is the trash on the side of the road? Like I couldn't get that, and I'm like, I think I seen like a rat. I said, oh God, not a rat. Like, but other than that, I mean, other than the trash thing, I would say it was a good experience. It's like Times Square. I really see why y'all be like the city that don't sleep, because you in Times Square, it look like it's bright and early in the morning. Like I'm like everybody up, everybody hyped. I'm like, whoa, like y'all do not sleep. Like y'all be up every day, all day. So, but it was good. I like up there.
I'm glad you had a great experience. As I always say towards the end of my episodes, is I hope your family stays safe with everything that's going on. Because times are crazy outside.
Yes, it is.
So I definitely, and like I said before, I thank you guys for being a part of this episode.
Thank you for allowing us to be.
Thank you for allowing us, and I hope this will open up more opportunities for you as well. Because actually, you are our first interview.
Wow, that means that wow. See, it's stuff like this that really brings smiles to me, man. I really appreciate.
We have some other people that have reached out, but you're the first one. You're the first interview that we've done.
Yeah, dealing with the show.
Yes, dealing with the show. Yes.
Oh, I'm sure. Trust me, plenty more will be coming your way.
You number one.
You number one.
Oh yeah, that's always. I might have to hang that up somewhere. Just print it out. No, I'm serious though. Like, I really think after this episode comes out, the doors will be open. No matter like what you want to do after this, go for it. You know, there will be opportunities. Just take advantage of it. You know, no, I'm sure that's what you would do anyway, but I see it happening, you know.
And I have merch coming out because, you know, the line from my video was, do you know what a pickled egg is? A hood snack. So I got hood snack merch on the way. So that's becoming soon. Huh?
Do you have like a website where you would be promoting it, where they could buy from?
thehoodsnackgirl.com. Because that's what I'm known. Even when the producers met me from London, they're like, yeah, you're known as the Hood Snack Girl. Like, so why not make a brand out of it? So that's what I'm doing. So
collect that money. I'm telling you, it's time for that.
Yes.
As I said, I'm sure you'll post it like on your social media just in case.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
I know we mentioned it earlier. Can you remind them, where they could find you, whether it be in music, your Instagram, you do YouTube? Is that correct?
Yes. So my Instagram is at the official Naja. My Twitter is at the official Naja. My YouTube is the official Naja, and then I have my other YouTube channel is Naja TV, and that's where I post more personal videos. But my music channel is the official Naja. So if you find the official Naja, you're gonna find Naja TV on there. And then my viral video is on Naja TV, so if they see that, then they'll see like my YouTube channel.
And that is NAJA.
N to the A to the J to the A. N to the A to the J to the A. Hey.
That sounds pretty good. You're gonna have to do a song like that, put it up. But listen, it was an honor for me to be a part of this, as I keep saying, because I really want you guys to know it means a lot to me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for reaching out. This was a great opportunity. I'm so glad we could be a part of it.
Trust me, I enjoyed it just as much.